Hi, and welcome back to I Am Her, Your Voice. And we're still on with Sharon this week, and we're wrapping up this conversation around the genders. And remember, it's ordinary people living their ordinary lives and sharing their stories and perspectives on issues that are affecting us. And so Sharon has been sharing her perspective on feminism, and we want to wrap this conversation up this week. And it's been really interesting just to hear the different stories, the different things that happen to us in our normal everyday lives. And I'd like to hear from you as well, so do leave a comment. So for now, we are back to Sharon, and I have the first question, which is if you or your child or your sister or your mother or your brother, whoever, anyone that you know would be born into an ideal world in terms of the genders, either for women and men, what would be that world? What would that world look like for you?
Wow, that would be a beautiful world, though. Yeah, first and foremost, it will be beautiful, and yes. I think so. It would be the kind of world where there is a kind of freshness, where you are not constricted. You are able to fully breathe in and breathe out, you know. You don't have to hold yourself because, you know, you should be this way. Yeah. It gives you a kind of freedom, a kind of liberation. Yeah. Where you would walk in the streets of Nairobi or in the streets of wherever.
Yes.
If you have matatus. Yes. Where a tout will not feel like he has to hold you to get into a matatu because yes. you're a woman. Mm-hmm. They don't do that to men.
No.
Yeah, I would like a world that doesn't have this kind of actions and things. Yeah.
That would be the ideal world. I'd love a world where matatu touts do not touch me.
Right?
Or talk to me.
And get really angry when you're like, don't touch me.
I know where I'm going.
Right?
Anyway, in terms of women and this whole conversation around feminism, for you, what would be an ideal world for you to thrive in?
Wow. Pretty much along the same lines, really. I think I would thrive in an environment where we don't have tomboys that exist per se, mm-hmm. you know, because the perception of tomboys is because, you know, this is the way a boy is and this is the way a girl is, and if a girl tries to try anything that is boyish, then you are a tomboy, mm-hmm. or a gully boy. I don't know what they call them though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so one that allows you the freedom to just be you, yes. without placing that expectation on you. I think we'll have better humans then. Yeah.
People who are free. And I do agree. And for what do you think that we can begin to do? What are the small stones that we can begin to turn in that sense, in our families, in our homes, with the people we know, with the men and women and children that we know? What are the things we can begin doing where we are to begin moving this conversation forward, and also to begin this conversation and just try to create this world, this ideal world that you're talking about? How do we begin to liberate ourselves right where we are?
I have been thinking about it, actually brooding over it, and I'm thinking, what do we do now? It's just so much to do, much to do. Yeah. But I would probably point out 3 things, Mm-hmm. So the very first would be start the conversation with an open mind, mm-hmm. because you really need that open mind. Yeah, be gracious, because you know where you came from. You didn't grow up having this open mind, mm-hmm. so have the conversation and be gracious. Yeah. And have the courage to call it out and have that conversation, and embrace that discomfort that comes along with that conversation, because it can really get uncomfortable. I brought this up with a close person, in my life, and you could see that, you could almost see the anger there's something that is wrong, it doesn't fit in my mind, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of thing. So you really need to embrace that discomfort and be ready for it.
So start the conversation, have the courage to continue the conversation with an open mind, and embrace the discomfort. Those are Sharon's 2 cents, and we are finally wrapping up this conversation. I would love to know what you thought about this. I would love to know whether you'd like to come and share your voice with us. It's been such an honor to have you, Sharon. Thank you so much for coming.
I have no idea.
It's been so much fun hanging out with Sharon, and just getting to share in bits and pieces of her life. And so she promised that she'll sing for us at the end for like a few seconds, because she sings as well.
Just so you know, she's the one who promised you.
So, okay. Yeah. Lean on me, somebody to... No, you're supposed to sing.
I don't know. This is me backing you up, right? So
lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Yay! Thank you so much. This has been I Am Her, Your Voice. It's always a pleasure to have you here every week. I'll see you next Friday. I'm your host, Agnes Olu. Thank you. Peace.